What's good, people? It's your boy Kelly back with another video. So today I want to talk about Dogelon Mars. Now, if you clicked on this video, it's because you're interested in this project. Shout out to my Dogegf family, because as I told you before, I'm here to help you make some money, right? I'm trying to build up your pockets. Dogelon Mars is going to take off, and I don't want you to miss it. Now, don't go buy it just because I'm talking about it. Of course not. You have to do some research. Dogelon Mars is trying to change the world for the better. Investing into the Methuselah Foundation. Now, the Methuselah Foundation is a company working on, well, for one, trying to make 90 the new 50. So, cell regeneration type thing. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. But they're trying to make you younger as you age, expanding the human life. Dogelon Mars is part of this. Dogelon Mars has donated to the Methuselah Foundation to have vascular tissue science sent to space to be studied and researched. Could you imagine if it went well and they were able to find water source that's drinkable for not only humans, but for plant life? So what I believe is this study may help certain type of plant species thrive in, let's just say, a Mars environment. Because as you know, humankind want to live on Mars for whatever reason.
So with this group of NASA scientists, we lived in the Mars Desert Research Station. My main takeaway was it was deeply uncomfortable. Pretending to live on Mars, even for only 2 weeks, is like the worst of camping.
What we would like people to realize is that living on Mars could be like living in an extraterrestrial Arctic oasis.
Architect BRK Ingalls has been hired by the Dubai Future Foundation to create the Mars Science City, a prototype for a permanent human habitat on Mars in 2117.
Things that would be unnecessarily expensive or complicated or irrational on Earth would actually make perfect sense on Mars.
And we could spend Dogelon Mars up there as a currency. Now, I'm just speculating, people. This may not happen in our lifetime, but that doesn't mean that it won't happen one day. Right now, you will be investing into a token that believes in creating a future society in space. Now, just look at the top wallets for Dogelon Mars. Number one, the Methuselah Foundation, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Polynex, Uniswap, Gemini. You feel what I'm saying, people? These are the top holders for Dogelon Mars. To me, for me, personally, this screams bullish. I'm not gonna lie. Dogelon Mars is undervalued. People are sleeping on this token. It is 100% underbought. And right now, you could grab you a bag. If you are able to get yourself 1 billion plus tokens, in my opinion, will put you in the elite top tier of holders of Dogelon Mars. Just look at the numbers. This project to me seems something similar to like Shiba Inu. Look at this chart, how close it follows each other. Looks like huge manipulation to me. Now, I don't claim to know it all, so don't just listen to your boy. Please don't do that. Just do some research on this project, because I really believe that Dogelon Mars will make a move in this next bull run, and I don't want you to miss it. I highly doubt that this project is going anywhere. From what I've seen, the community is strong. Seems like they will be holding it down for a very long time. Now, when you hear rumors, you take it with a grain of salt. But I've heard rumors about Dogelon Mars maybe one day hitting Robinhood like Shiba Inu did. The FOMO will be real once the token starts to run. Coinbase is doing the same thing to Dogelon Mars, what they did with Dogegf, and that's send it to Coinbase custody. Now, as I said with Dogegf, why would this company risk their reputation by mentioning anything that they didn't believe will be here for a very long time? They're definitely setting this aside for the institutional investors. As that last video I made, that you will need 100K minimum one day, probably, to make a crypto transaction. You know they're gonna start this little test somewhere, this little beta move in certain parts of the country or world, and see what they can make do and make work. Right now, you can buy yourself some Dogelon Mars for cheap. Listen, people, I'm just here to try to help y'all out. If I say something, I'll say something. But I definitely see Dogelon Mars taking off in this bull run, competing with Shiba Inu. As I speak and make this video, they literally have less than 150,000 holders right now. Less than 150,000 holders. It's still early, people. Less than $500 million market cap. What are we talking about here? Is this something that you really want to sleep on? Dogelon Mars has so much potential to run. And remember, I told y'all how important it is to diversify. So make sure y'all do that. Do your own research, people. Dogelon Mars will love to have a civilization on Mars. Could you imagine one day, it's just me thinking, traveling between planets because different species figured out how to work together and live together and travel from planet to planet in a blink of an eye? Wouldn't that be interesting? I know we have a long way before something like that happens, if it ever does. But if it does, you could bet not just Dogelon Mars, but Elon must be part of that too. Don't sleep on this token, people. Get in right now. After you do some research, get yourself some Dogelon Mars. Token symbol, Elon. Check it out. Just like I believe Dogegf is a sleeping giant, Dogelon Mars is still a sleeping giant. Because the full potential in general throughout the crypto lifespan of Dogelon Mars, I see it going past $1. Market cap will make room. The market cap will be beyond that if Dogelon Mars made it to $1, because Bitcoin will be beyond that, or whatever token will be leading the market at that time, which I still believe will be Bitcoin, but I'm not a fortune teller. But crypto will be here forever, and I don't believe Dogelon Mars is going anywhere. So people who are new to the channel, people who are not, and they're part of the Dogegf community, I'm just trying to let y'all know, grab some of this after doing some research. It would be irresponsible for me not to tell y'all about Dogelon Mars and how I feel like it has high potential. And I'm always talking about how I'm here to help you guys make some cash, but I don't tell you guys about this project. Anyway, people, you feel like this video helped you out? Share it with somebody else. I appreciate it. Do your research on some Dogelon Mars. Grab yourself some Dogegf if you already don't have some. The bull market is coming, people. 2024 will be here in no time. But what if it started before that? You know what I'm saying? What if it starts before that? I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes. I just know for sure history either repeats or often rhymes. Like and subscribe to your boy if you enjoy the content. I keep pumping it out. I'm up out of here, people. Peace.